Okay, so I just filmed this video, but I want to say a disclaimer right now. It's super hot out here. I live in the desert, so it's really hot. I'm sweating. My makeup is a mess. So I just want to say that off the get-go. But what I'm here to do is to give you guys a message of confirmation from God, because it's something that he wanted me to disclose for myself, but also disclose to you guys, because, you know, a lot of the time when I'm going through something, there's other people who are in alignment too, who are going through similar situations and who can relate. So to get started, I just want to say sorry if my makeup looks gross, but anyways. Okay, how am I gonna hold this? So you guys, the biggest thing to not lose is your faith when we're facing all these crazy challenges, these setbacks that we view to be setbacks, but in God's eyes, they're actually what God's plan intends to have. It's intended to be what God has set out for us, if that makes sense. So when we face something that seems like a setback, a downfall, or something like that, that's actual spiritual protection. So God's actually rearranging the whole set game plan to make it fall, how do I explain this? To make it so that we prevail at the end of the day. So regardless of what we did, if we messed up, or we viewed that we messed up, in God's eyes, you know, it's an obstacle that we have to face to grow, to learn, to move forward, right? But in our eyes, we face it, or we look at it as a setback, right? But what I'm trying to say is, at the end of the day, rejection is spiritual protection. And so you can't ever you can't ever deny God's timing, God's plan that he has set out for your life. Hi. I hope you have a great day.
You too.
Thank you. But yeah, there's always going to be things that come up that are going to seem like a setback, or a downgrade, or a failure, or you might seem like a failure, but at the end of the day, that's not the case. Just don't lose faith. Just stay so strong in those moments of feeling that way, because that's a point where you're actually growing, you're becoming stronger, you're being more equipped to your plan. You know, when things don't work out our way, it restructures us to go into the new alignment that God has set out for us already, because maybe we've drifted off course, if you will. But at the end of the day, if you're a real chosen one who God has his hand over, no matter what you do, God is always going to redirect you in the right direction. So at the end of the day, you're always going to win, you're always going to prevail, you're always going to move forward. And so there's no need to lose faith. There's no need to, you know, throw all your towels in and get all depressed and lose your sense of self, you know, because I've done that so many times in the past, and that does not help any type of situation. It doesn't help you. It doesn't help your connection with God. It does not help you prevail. It literally puts time and space in between your upbringing, your blessings, what you're supposed to prevail with. So with that being said, you guys, all I wanted to say is just don't lose faith. God's timing is always right. His plan is always so secure, no matter what it might seem like, what the circumstances might seem like right in this moment. Never lose faith. All right. I love you. God loves you. Shalom. Peace.